Maybe you guys then. Maybe you guys just need to, try harder or experiment a little bit more. See what you can do. Gosh, stop limiting yourself. Man, the human potential is so high that people are like, I can't do it. No, yes, you can. You're just a bitch. Wait, so what does clenbuterol do? Is that a cutting agent? Or No, shut up, Andrew.
How long have you been lying to us about being natural?
Oh my God.
What's clen?
The clen.
What's up, everyone? Today I'm going to be talking about another bodybuilder who's claiming natural. Now, this guy co-hosts a lot of videos with Mark Bell, who's also not truthful. And there's nothing more fucking hilarious to me than when you get like 4 of these guys on a podcast together, all fucking lying to each other in a little circle jerk, going around asking shit like, what is clen? Like, they never heard that word before, and I'm thinking, what the fuck is next?
People that watch this video and you do drugs, you utilize, different performance-enhancing drugs to gain muscle or gain strength or whatever, I have nothing against you, okay? It's just not the lifestyle that I choose, and that's fine. You know what I mean? I don't think you're a bad person. Don't think you're a bad person for competing in NPC.
This guy gonna ask us what testosterone is? They've never heard the word steroid? What's a fucking steroid? And this guy's a professional, natural bodybuilder who's supposed to be up to date with the banned substance list. He's supposed to know which substances to test for, or to not, I guess, have in your system when they test you. And it can be a wide range of substances. It doesn't even have to just be a steroid. Anything that can enhance your performance. You have to know what the fuck is up, because a lot of these guys will go in and they'll get tested and find out there's something in their system that they didn't know was banned. So, to come out and act like you never heard, especially the #1 fat burning drug in the bodybuilding industry, and you're acting like you never heard that before, it's almost as fucking bullshit as this guy saying he sleeps 2 hours a night.
Go to bed at 2 a.m., wake up at 4 a.m. every day.
Makes sense. 2 to 4.
It's just how I stay productive.
And that's the most, you think you're able to get away with that because it's the most optimal time to go to sleep?
Personally, yes. That is the best,
And what about all this stuff about like circadian rhythm and stuff? You don't believe
it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. You need the willpower, For me, it's the push-ups and the meditation in the morning that set up the day.
So you're natural, and you're only getting 120 minutes of sleep a night, and you're adding all this size, you're 240 pounds shredded, and you're sleeping 2 hours. The fucking top CEOs in the world that run Fortune 500 companies are not even sleeping 2 hours a night. 4 hours I could, see, but for a natural bodybuilder who, needs all the recovery they can get, and that's what he's sleeping. 1/4 the recommended amount? It's horseshit. I know this guy's black and he has good genetics. Black people have some of the best genetics in the world. But they still need to be taking gear. They still need to be taking the proper shit to have that look. This guy, is not bigger than Ronnie Coleman, okay? He's making it sound like naturally that's what it is. Like he's, bigger than these Mr. Olympia guys without gear. And, if that was the case, he would be #1. He would be in the fucking Olympia. He would be a top bodybuilder, a competitive bodybuilder. But, it's just not true. I've covered it in several other videos when we're talking about guys like Mike Thurston, Matt Does Fitness. These guys, just because you enter a fucking natural bodybuilding contest and you don't get caught, doesn't mean you're natural.
There have been multiple people that have been caught in this organization because they failed the polygraph or they failed your analysis. And even though potentially some people could be able to get through, chances are a majority of the people on the stage, if not all that are with you, are natural athletes.
When the guys that are #1 in the world can't even look like this guy or Mark Bell or some of these other guys, natural, when they don't look like that, how are these guys doing it? There's a lot of people that have never taken gear before and they look great. They look fucking phenomenal. And, you can look great naturally, but the looks are different. The looks are totally different, and it's got these people who are natty confused about what's attainable. When these influencers are saying they're not on gear, these guys that are natural are looking up to them, thinking that, 10, 15 years down the road, they're going to be able to look like that. And it's just not possible. Our testosterone decreases after the age of 30, roughly. So, you get about from 15, 16 years old, your 20s to your mid 20s, 27, 28, to pack on muscle. And during that time frame, you know, it's not like 2-3 pounds every year. Like, you're not going to gain a pound of muscle naturally every year. It's not possible. Guys like Chris Bumstead are only gaining 3 pounds a year with all the fucking gear they're taking. So after you get that initial jump in the gym, and this is the same once you first start taking gear, like Mike Thurston, I'll give this guy as an example. Somebody asked me if I was sure this guy was taking gear because he's looked the same. And I told this guy, I said, once they get past the initial gains, once they jump on gear and get that initial jump, you got to start dieting. You got to start training hard. You got to start eating enough. And if you don't, you're going to stay the same size. So probably 4 or 5 years into my cycling, into my gear use, you know, I had to really start pushing the calories and really pushing to get the most weight on top of it that I can. Because you're not going to be gaining, you're not going to be getting all these newbie gains consistently every single year on gear and without gear. So I did this shit naturally for 6 fucking years. I've dieted down to single digit body fats naturally. I've done it several times. And when dieting, I didn't maintain it all. When you're dieting without gear, it's much more difficult to maintain muscle. You're not going to have the muscle fullness, the muscle hardness, genetics. The vascularity can depend on genetics. I would love to be fucking enhanced and have a Chris Bumstead look with 200 milligrams of tests. I wish I could run 300 tests for the next 20 years, keep the side effects minimal, not have any side effects with the gear, and have all this size after 10, 15 years. But after that long, even with 300 tests, you will not look like that. You will not even look like that. You could run 500 milligrams of tests for 5 years. You would not have the look these guys have. Everything adds to the look. And when you see a bodybuilder with this physique, when you see the capped delts, when you see the muscle hardness, when you see all these things, it comes from more than one compound. Fucking Tony Huge on there. He knows this guy's not natty, but they're all lying to each other. That was me on the podcast and he was saying that shit. You know, I wouldn't be on the video arguing with him, but I'd be straight up saying to him, no, you're fucking not. You're not natural. You're not even close to natural. And stop confusing people. Stop confusing people. Sebum, I'm on 200 tests. You're the fucking Mr. Olympia running 200 mgs of tests. You're running a TRT dose. People running TRT do not look like that. There are more people on testosterone replacement therapy that don't even go to the gym, that don't even work out, than there are people using it and going to the gym. These guys got everyone on testosterone replacement therapy like it's this major health boost. And it's something they're making it sound like it's easy to access, that doctors push. Doctors do not want you to rely on any chemical. I was on gear for 6 years. I came off for 2. My shit recovered. Most people's testosterone, if they give it time enough, will recover. And just because they're on TRT, it doesn't maintain 20 years of gains. People ask all the time in my videos in the comment section, well, does the 20 years of steroid use not matter? Does the 20 years of hard work and dedication not matter? You can lose 20 years of steroid gains in 2 on real TRT, on 200 mgs of test. Nobody's getting prescribed above 250 tests for testosterone. I just finished a 14-week blast on 250 tests. I didn't keep the look. I didn't keep the fucking strength. I didn't keep half the shit. I didn't keep the look I had on a gram of gear. How is that biologically impossible? How is it possible? If they're not gonna fucking put out videos and be honest, how are these guys gonna learn? How are they gonna learn anything? They're acting like their audience is all 7, 8-year-old kids. So, you know, guys, believe what you want to believe, right? I don't hate any of these people. I don't hate any of them. It's just frustrating. It's fucking frustrating because I have clients, I have people constantly that it's not their fault. They don't know. They honestly believe the people. They want to believe them. And, you know, it's sad. It really is because nobody knows what's natural anymore. Myself, I question shit. I start to question shit. We all do because when you get so many people spreading bullshit, it's just fucking confusing. So, You know, I don't believe these guys are natural. I think anybody that has an enhanced look is not natural. The guys in the Olympics, we need to I put a video out. Watch everyone take steroids. They're talking to Olympic coaches in that video. And, you know, there was steroid use. It was so common back in the 70s, the 80s. And the times, the records that are being beat today, how are they beating records? If the guys in the past were using drugs, how are these guys beating their records? How are they topping the times? How are they beating them when they're not on gear? So it's common sense. You just got to think about it. And it's not like these guys don't train hard. Doesn't make them bad people. None of that shit. And this guy's a hypocrite. He's like, I don't judge people. I don't hate them. I'm not judging you. It's like, you're a hypocrite. You're like fucking Nick Tregelli. They're talking like Nick Tregelli, talking shit to Branch Warren. That guy, you know, acting like Branch is gonna kill himself. When they're both, like from the drug use, the PEDs, when they're both doing the same shit. They were both massive before. They both dropped 40 pounds, 30 pounds in size. Doesn't mean they're not taking gear, right? They're all hypocrites. Makes no sense to me. So that's the video. I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments section. What do you think about these guys? Do you believe that they're natural? Do you believe this shit? Because I don't one fucking bit. They're asking, what is Clen? What the fuck is testosterone? What is a goddamn steroid? Alright, so I appreciate all your support, guys. I have a new Instagram, The Real Jordan Oakley. I have a Discord. You can find it on my Instagram. The link is in my bio. Appreciate all your support. See you guys in the next video.